Hello. And he's dead already. He made it 0.2 seconds. I think that's the quickest.
Full second.
Yep, he did.
How's it going, everybody? Is everything even on? Is everything working? Oh my god.
It remains to be seen.
This thing's still working for now. Good.
I'm surprised it didn't fucking off itself 5 seconds. 5 seconds after you did.
If anybody's playing bingo, Chase hit the record button today.
Cheers.
So I don't know if that's a bingo thing, but it actually might be. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Live on Two Wheels, Season 3, Episode
15?
Oh, because 8 and... Yeah, yes. Welcome to Episode 15 of
happened?
Season 3. What a phenomenal episode we're going to have today, because we are doing the classic, or the Live on Two Wheels specific classic that hasn't been stolen yet, Path to Upgrade.
Give it time.
Give it time. Yeah, it'll get there. So guys, in today's episode, if you guys have never seen the Path to Upgrade episode, we basically ask you guys what your motorcycle history is, and we select one of you guys, and we basically tell you what we think your next 3 bikes should be. We actually have a really interesting Path to Upgrade this week, because it's like mini off-road bike, cruiser. I don't want any of that. So it should be fun to dig into. We've got all our answers put together in the nick of time.
Oh, I didn't read that part. I missed that whole thing.
Oh my
because
good
I saw
God. You literally didn't even read the history of the ride.
No, I read the history.
Ghost, did you read his history?
I read the history.
I'm just kidding, of course.
I had to have read the history because I put all those bikes on the thumbnail.
Oh, that's a fair point. Yeah. You had to.
I saw this cheeky comment at the end, and I checked out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Cheeky comment? Fuck you. Gone.
I forgot that whole part.
That's fair. Okay, so everything's working.
Yeah, we'll get that.
Yep. Okay, so it's like you're totally out of shot. Like just 100%.
I didn't want to slurp in the mic.
Oh, you mean like that?
No.
I almost poured water all over my microphone. Glad I didn't do that.
Wow, you have that sound. That's hilarious.
I do.
That's
Ghost. Do not ever think Ghost doesn't have something.
That's a sound
don't ever make
I
that
had
mistake.
from when Brian watched the Luke almost send the garage door off. The
So
racks.
wait, Ghost has your audio clip? Nice. I love that. He's spectral in all the ways. So guys, we're gonna get back on track here. Maybe. Who the fuck knows? No.
Y'all are doing a Path to Upgrade without your boy Patty Rick? What's that about?
Whoa, how the fuck did you do that? Oh, you're in the Discord. You sack of shit. Ghost, give me a you sack of shit, Ghost.
You sack of shit.
Oh my god.
Feel bad. You should feel real bad right now.
What the fuck is happening? Oh wait, you guys both pushed that right after each other. Yeah, I do not have the energy to figure out all this right now. What's up, Patty? Glad to have you as a spectral guest today.
Yeah, you decided not to tell your fat friend that you're doing Path to Upgrade?
Would that have changed? Would that have changed if you were going to come in or not?
No, because I.
All right, fuck off then. What the fuck is that supposed to mean?
Well,
no,
but I'm on my way to the Braves game, and I could have prepared something while we're sitting in traffic for an hour.
Really, you gonna flex on us like that? Oh, I'm on my way to the Braves game.
Have fun.
Okay, we're gonna get back on track. I swear to God. Also, I have a note. The show will go until 5:30 today. My wife's out of town on a shoot. I have to take care of the pup, so I got to leave at 5:30. But I mean, Path to Upgrade.
Pup takes precedent.
Pup. I can't say that. I'm not even going to try because it would. I don't know how it would come out. So, guys, if you enjoy the show regularly, I mean, you might be brand new. If you are, don't really worry about any of the things I'm about to say. But if you enjoy the show regularly, there are some awesome ways that you guys can help support the show that we would love long time. So one of the ways is to subscribe here on the YouTube channel, Live on Two Wheels. These videos are obviously live every Thursday at 4:30 Eastern Standard Time, but it goes live to the rest of the internet after the fact, so you can watch them at any point in time. So subscribing and liking these videos is super helpful, and obviously we love you guys that are here live. That's always awesome. If you want to actually support the show and what we do here, you can become a member, which is fantastic. I am now going to read you guys every single one of the things you get by becoming a member to Live on Two Wheels. You get loyalty badges next to your name in the comments and live chat. You get custom emojis to use in the comments and live chat, photos and status updates. You get access to the members only community page where we post show updates, member shoutouts, priority reply in the comments. You know, we always look for members badges when they're in the comments in the chat. So all the members in the chat, if you guys notice, there's some people over there with different colors on their names. Those people are members. So if you want green next to your name and access to really cool emojis like
those are our
a rainbow ram, bow face, chase face. Here, I'll show you guys what emojis we got. Actually, I'll show you what the YouTube channel looks like that you see. You guys can click on it. Here's the YouTube channel. Boom. Follow this red arrow. Skirt. Go over to that join button. Click that join button. It costs, well, depending on what type of coffee you drink, it costs less than a coffee a month. By the way, side story. The other day, I forgot that I had ran out of coffee here. So, had to order
both of those bags.
Yes.
Holy shit!
Had to order some Starbucks.
Guys, we're not.
Listen, let's do not derail me. I ordered Starbucks. I typically order a Americano because I'm just trying to keep it chill, you know, trying to get the fit game on. But I decided I would splurge and get, as well as a fucking American giant Americano, I was like, I'm going to get a little chai latte. It's going to be delicious. I love them. So I get it. I get the smallest one, like the little fucking baby cup.
Yeah.
You get two guesses at how much that cost.
$4.50.
No.
Colder or warm? Oh my god. $7.
$6.50. Guys, I swear to God, it was this tiny. And it was $6.50. I don't know what happened, and I at first I thought I was being pranked, and then I double checked the app, and I was like, Starbucks is charging people $6.50 for this little fucking cup.
Yeah.
Mind blowing.
It's I'm rendering a video. The server's getting fucking hammered. So.
Oh yeah.
We'll talk about that when we get into housekeeping.
So, joining the membership, best
may or may not be trying to snag us a gigantic server rack.
No, you don't need a giant.
I don't even know what that means. So we're gonna keep chugging along.
Well, it's possibly free. It's also like 8 feet tall. It's hilarious. So I'm gonna get out of here. You boys have fun.
Have fun at the baseball game.
Enjoy the baseball game. Ghost, I don't know if you think anybody heard you, but I heard you, and I appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye, Pat.
Bye.
Guys, if you want to join the Inside Club, basically, which is on the show, you can join our Discord. It's totally free. There's going to be a link in the description. All sorts of cool shit happens over on Discord, especially as it pertains to this show. It's kind of nuts. Basically, we have a Discord that we make for motorcycle enthusiasts here online. Everybody in it are motorcycle people just like y'all, so definitely check it out. And what we like to do is give a shout out to our Discord members on this show. So we have a section in there called Moto Photos. It's where you post photos of your motos. So I'd love that alliteration, whatever that is. We're gonna do a little shout out time. We need music. Shout out time. Ooh, yeah, that's too sad. That's too serious. Wait. There you go, wow, Ghost is scary. All right, Discord shout out time. Today we have Discord user Reputable Raccoon, not to be confused with Raccoon of Doom, in a KTM 390 adventure.
Nice.
On
Holy shit.
Ike Beach, Seattle. How freaking cool is that? Woo!
Okay. Nope. No. Don't ever make that noise.
Give it to me louder, Ghost.
Again.
Moving on to other people that are in our Discord. We have Yanto. Yanto being Yanto. That coat is probably what's causing his bike to burn oil. Wait, is Yanto's bike burning oil? Could it be a Yamaha not being perfectly engineered? All right, Ghost, cut the audio. Cut it quick.
There's one more.
Oh God! Oh wait, hold on. Give me the audio back. Oh no! Oh, God dang, that was quick. All right, that was quick. Discord user Mr. Murica11. I wonder if that smoke is touched by burning oil. Oh my God! The deepest of cuts. And cut music.
It's not the deepest of cut. It just happened a second ago.
Oh yeah, I mean it's a semi-recent cut. Oh wait, I didn't even show it. Jesus Christ.
Good Lord.
Hot mess. All right, continuing.
No, we're done.
No. Sorry. All right, guys, we're done. That's it. See you guys later. All right, those are our Discord users. If you guys are in Discord, make sure to post photos. They don't have to be fancy. They don't have to be fancy smoke bombs going off in your street triple and your MT-09 next to the side of the road burning oil. It doesn't have to be like that. It could be whatever. Ghost, what's up with Yonto's motorcycle? Give us the deets.
It's burning oil.
You motherfucker, I love you. That was the best.
For fuck's sake. You literally just said it twice, too.
I fucking walked into it. I set the trap up
Well,
and then
what's wrong
walked
with
over
his
the
bike?
trap.
Okay, is it burning oil? Why is it burning oil?
Oh my God.
Does he know why it's burning oil? Is this a joke that it's burning oil?
What if it was like the India thing? it was the thing. It was Yonto's bike
Hashtag
just
burning oil.
Hashtag burning oil. Oh, we can have that as emoji. Just oil on fire. That's
It
terrifying.
might be a tuning thing.
A tuning fork, because that's the tuning fork company.
Yeah,
right.
ha 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 ha.
Ah, nailed it. Love it. Oh my God. All right, before this descends into chaos any further, I'm going to go to the quick shifter segment, which is where we talk about motorcycles and news very quickly. We only have 30 seconds per topic. This is a way for us to get you guys motorcycle news that you need without me just taking it down a path that doesn't need to go.
Like this?
All right, going into quick shifter.
That's just as an example.
Is that an example? Is that what you just said?
Fucking.
That's what it sounded like.
Fucking lagging.
Welcome to the quick shifter.
No music?
Maybe it's. Hold on. You have to be patient, bro. Be patient. Hold on. I need to get this full screen so the people can appreciate it. This is the original and best segment for news in a rapid fashion that is part of Motorcycle Podcast. You can look high and low, but don't be fooled by cheap imitations.
Damn.
Deep cut. I like the sound of that motorcycle, whatever it is.
I believe that's his Honda.
That's a Honda?
I believe so.
Holy fuckballs, boy. Rap.
Cool.
European motorcycle market grows by 15.5% in Q1 of 2023. While Italy had the biggest growth, electric bike sales in Germany grew by nearly 90%.
Doesn't make any sense to me.
So Europe's already the big boy motorcycle place.
I mean, that's just
they grew.
It grew by 90%. That just means they grew 90% of from what they were.
The electric thing, yes, but the motorcycle market in general by 15.5. That's huge.
Could be. Record-breaking rider Thierry Saracen visits 15 countries in 24 hours on his Kawasaki Versus 1100. He covered 1,367 miles and accomplished his goal with a couple of hours to spare. Jesus.
A couple of hours to spare? My God, guy. Dude, that's insane. Shout out Motul for the... I have a feeling I know why Ghost included this specifically. It is a great bike, though.
It's wild.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's a
like
really
an
cool
iron
Motul
button and a
graphic,
half.
too. Oh, God, it is.
Yeah.
Ugh. KTM will make its much anticipated return to EICMA in 2023. The orange and black brand has been absent from the annual event since
Since
2019.
Say it.
Exposición Internacional Sicil Motociclo a Accessory.
Fuck it.
Nailed it.
So weird how almost exactly the same you did that.
Exposición Internacional Ciclo Motorcicle y Accessory. All right, so my enunciation has not
American
updated.
Honda Motor Company has filed documentation with the EPA for the CL500 Scrambler. Originally introduced last year to EICMA. Expect to see it show up in the States soon. I have seen these. These look pretty cool.
Ooh, Triumph. Watch out. That is very similar to their Scrambler.
It's the Rebel platform.
So it's going to feel very underpowered.
A bit smooshy.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's going to be cool that the market's going to have this and then the Triumph Scrambler if they want the
But the
premium
Triumph
version.
Scrambler is going to be an off-road thing. This is most decidedly not. I've seen some reviews already. Because it is over.
Hey, Chase, give us a really good intro for your favorite time of the week. Wait, is this me doing that? Or Oh, guys, it's my favorite time of the week where it's time to learn something. It's just the tip. It's my favorite time of the week. It's Sigh. Posted on Instagram over at Ghost on Two Wheels. It's time for the Ghost Tip of the Week. I timed that relatively decently. Can I get a fucking prop?
Just one.
Can I get a singular prop? Ghost Tip of the Week time, ladies and gentlemen. Don't let your pyromaniac friends on dating websites. It's bad news if they start getting some matches. Wow. Absolute. Look at this. My phone says public service. That's hilarious.
You're in trouble.
Ghost wants to burn the internet down. Or your pyrometric friends. Dude, pyromaniac friend. Pyrometric? What is happening?
The measurement of fire?
Following Ghost on Two Wheels.
Go follow Ghost on Two Wheels, all of you sacks of shit.
Right now.
Good lord.
Uh-oh, still got... What in the fuck is this?
Atlanta on my way to work.
Bro, this is New York. Shut up. What?
You've been jammed. You've been jammed.
That's going to be a new segment of the show. You've been jammed.
It's a traffic jam.
Huh? Traffic? No, yeah. No, I got it. I can't wait to see all the jams.
Good lord.
Oh my god. That's actually hilarious.
And good news, that thing is done doing the transcoding, so that should help.
Oh, good.
It's still got to finish the video, but you know.
Wait, hold on. Sorry, I came out early. We're enjoying all the moments of this. Enjoying this. Okay, now we're out. All right, Ghost, thank you so much for putting that together. It was phenomenal, as always. The bar is raised every single week. Also, I love the jam sesh.
You've been jammed.
You've been jammed.
No, y'all have been jammed.
Wow.
Now we need a jam emoji. We'll just make this list. I don't know what kind of... I was funny. I told Heather last night, this is totally random. It never happens. I was like, babe, I am craving something I don't ever crave. And I was craving a piece of fucking white bread toasted with jam on it. I don't crave that very often, and it's something that I wouldn't.
Uniquely specific craving.
Right. Yeah. I told her, I was like, I don't know what's happening. Like, this is what I'm craving right now.
Yeah, right.
Maybe. I'm expecting. No, definitely not. Okay, so that's the quick shifter segment. I want to talk about quick shifter stuff, but I can't. That's in the rules.
Yep.
Housekeeping. Chaos. All right, moving on from housekeeping.
Yeah.
So
it's on the lighter side of things. Finally figured out, or are in the process of figuring out work from home for my mental and financial health.
Oh yeah, we've been. That's been the kind of
we've been talking about since what, December.
That's been the spearhead of the last 2 weeks. Is can we have all the tech here? Bo's commute sucks. How do we make that not suck as much?
Now that we know it works, it's like if you need like, let's just say, like today, for instance, you didn't have to leave at 5:30. You had to leave at 4:30. I mean, it's set up to now where you're like, oh, I don't have to download shit onto my computer. I can just.
Oh yeah, that's true. I haven't looked into all that stuff, but
we'll get it set up. It just makes it a lot easier, especially for you right now, juggling all the things.
Yep.
That now we have a working solution for accessing our files.
I
remotely.
may or may not be juggling too many things right now.
I think you are.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I think you're burning the fuck out. It's shining bright like a diamond.
I am shining dull.
Very dull.
I'm shining. What's
Like
something dull?
Diamonds when they come out raw.
Yeah, but that's not fun. Like
dull.
shining dull like a diamond. I guess that doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a lot over here. Which is hilarious to say when we're going to have put one video out this week and we're like, guys, we're so fucking so pissed. You don't even know what I'm fucking talking about.
Yeah.
But it really is. But it's fine. It is what it is. All right. Time for path to upgrade. Oh, we definitely need to get going because we have everybody's bike to talk about. And it's already 4:54.
So,
by the way, tune in to the Chase on Tools channel tomorrow. V-Strom 800DE first ride.
Yes,
it's
sir.
going to be a good one.
Yep.
Especially since we're talking about these ADV bikes all the time.
Man. Quick disclaimer.
Oh.
There was one sentence I didn't read,
Okay.
but now that I've read it, I still feel confident in my pick.
So I'm going to read this. I'm going to read it, and then you can tell me what the sentence was.
You'll
All right.
know.
All right, so guys, this is what this is the submission we got. I'm gonna show you guys my screen. This came in from Crash1781. Ghost, was this on YouTube or was this on Discord?
This is YouTube.
It was on YouTube.
Oh, okay.
Maybe.
Oh, so he was just saying what his Discord was.
Yep.
Okay, cool. So he's in the Discord. That's awesome.
Word.
All right, so this is what he said for all you peeps listening.
What? It's done. So everything should start.
I thought you thumbed somebody up, and I'm like, who the fuck is in the shop? All right, sorry. Derailed. All right, so here we go. I'll start with a little about me. I'm 42, 6'1", and a little squishy around the midsection. I spent my teenage years destroying my knees, ankles, hips, and back skateboarding. Yikes. I grew up in the country of West Virginia summers where spend ripping dirt bikes through the woods. I learned on a late 70s Honda XR80, then stepped up to a Suzuki RM 125. From the age of 12 until a few years ago, I'd not been on anything with two wheels other than a bicycle and random mopeds. At age 49, I finally won the 20-plus year battle with the wife and bought a new to me, or new to him, 2006 Yamaha V-Star 1100 Custom. I've put just over 12,000 miles on that bike in the last 2 summers, including convincing my wife to ride from our home in Indiana to Pittsburgh to visit family. I love jumping on the bike with the wife and cruising an hour or two away just to get lunch. Last winter, I acquired a 2006 Suzuki M50 that got transformed into a bobber. I've always wanted a sport bike, but I feel that the body position would not work for me with my body and with my build and beaten body. My question to you, sir, is how do you guide me to a multi-starter V4 Pike speak? And this is from Insomnius81 in Discord.
Word.
Yeah.
So the line before the dig was I didn't read fully. You know,
I've always
you know the
wanted
way
a
I
sport
read,
bike.
right? I scan ahead like constantly. That's what gives me my kind of dyslexic bullshit that I have to deal with.
I don't think you read in general. I think you just like, all right, good.
I grab them in chunks because my brain will start reading ahead. And so I saw the, how do you guide me to my pen? And I just kind of went, boop, boop, and turned off. So I didn't read that. I've always wanted a sport bike, but I feel like the body position would work.
Oh, but you still feel good about your
still feel good
choices?
about it. Yeah.
Cool. This is kind of a weird one because the dude, like, from age 12 to, what is it, 40, essentially.
Yeah, 39.
Like, 39, like, he didn't ride. So that's 27 years of, I mean, at that point, you haven't ridden.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because I don't know if you're going to, like, attain anything, or I don't know if you're going to retain anything from age 11 riding little dirt bikes. So this is
Also,
a really
I saw a
interesting
picture of his. I assume that's a picture of his that was in there, right, Ghost?
No. Stop.
No? I saw one somewhere.
No, yeah, there's a photo in here, but like that's not exactly his bike. So, guys, we're going to show you examples of the style of
not?
bike that he's had throughout his whole time. So, this first one, this is the Honda XR80. This thing looks like a hoot, just to play around like a backyard or some woods or something. So then from there, he upgraded to this, or not this specific one, but a Suzuki RM125. Pretty understandable upgrade from the last one. And then his first actual motorcycle, like road bike, was the V-Star 1100 here.
1100 custom.
1100 custom, excuse me. And then his and this is the thing, he put basically 6,000 miles on a year for 2 years.
Yep.
Which for motorcycles, for the average motorcycle guy, that's a lot of miles. You're not average, but the average motorcycle guy, I feel like that's a decent amount of miles. I love seeing
Rise in 18K.
Right. And here we have a bobbed out M50. Again, this is not his specific motorcycle, but
Boulevard.
just a version.
Yep.
So pretty cool. Pretty
Yep.
cool. So what do you think about this history of motorcycling? Kind of
I mean, let's say if for a guy, what do you say, he was in Virginia? Right? Yeah, West Virginia. Yeah, dirt bikes is kind of the thing up there.
yeah.
That makes sense. The big stint away from bikes, interesting.
That's what. Yeah. So I grew up in South Georgia, where you would have thought dirt bikes would be all over the place, and maybe they were, just not in the area I was. I didn't grow up with like kids having dirt bikes. Did you?
Yeah.
You did?
Yeah.
And you were in Florida?
No, I was in Georgia by the time I was.
Where
that
in
age.
Georgia?
In Douglasville.
Huh.
Yeah.
I always found that interesting that I was in
I rode
like
for a
the
little bit when I
rural
was
Georgia.
like 17, 18.
Yeah.
And-
I always wonder if I
and
didn't,
then
if I just like
stopped
didn't
until
hang
I was
out
like
with.
30 is when I
So
started.
you kind of did this.
Yeah.
So this is you basically.
I am beaten and broken.
I always felt it was strange because like Georgia, South Georgia, there's so much land. Like there's literally nothingness.
But if you look at the elevation on it, it's boring land.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, but land is land, and a kid not knowing what they're doing can have a great time. I always thought it was like looking back now.
Yeah.
I'm like, everybody talks about like, oh yeah, I used to ride bikes when I was a kid, and I was like, where the fuck was that happening when I was a kid? Not that I
where
know.
there's
I don't-
hills.
Maybe. Anyway, so that's the setup.
Yep.
That's where this guy's. I love how he was having a conversation with his wife, 20 plus years of like, hey, I want to get a bike. Hey, I want to get a bike. And then finally gets it. And then motherfucker puts 6,000 miles a year on it.
Yep.
That's pretty fantastic. All right.
Also,
so
side note, I would never travel 2 hours for food. I don't care how good it is.
you don't really?
Yeah.
Why?
That's a long.
Even on your bike with the wife and everything?
Because I'm going to destroy it in 5 minutes, and it feels like wasting that much time to get to food. I know places close that are
no,
really good.
I love the idea of like, so having Oreo kind of like makes it so Heather and I can't really do that. But if we didn't have Oreo, I think we would totally be like, hey, let's get on the bike this morning.
The channel's going to change to just a travel channel.
No, not necessarily travel, but like I could totally see
Travel
like
and food.
Heather and I would totally like grab a camera, jump on the bike, go to like North Georgia, eat, like take some photos, and then like, go home.
Yeah.
I could totally see that.
Just going somewhere for lunch, I'd have to do some more shit.
Oh, you're saying so the photo edition makes it worth it?
Yeah. I mean, I don't know if
That's
it makes it worth it, but you're getting there.
Dude, I'll go way above and beyond to take a good photo. If you told me 4 hours from here there was like this perfect shot to take with a specific bike or a specific car, I would find a way to convince myself to do that.
That tracks.
Yeah, I don't think I have to convince you. That's the thing. And Ghost, just to confirm, you've got your own picks as well, right?
It's going to be.
As far as I know, they're all just ghosts.
It is going to be kind of rapid fire because we got 30 minutes.
That's plenty of time. All right, Bo, you're going to be up first, bud. You ready for pick one?
Yeah, go for it.
What is it and
do you
what?
want to?
Yeah, I'm going to go to my to the screen.
To the screen.
Boom. Inch. Oh.
Why is it?
Yeah.
We're fighting. Go for it.
No, it says
there
you're
you
stuck
go.
on it.
Go for it. Make it go.
Boom.
Yes.
2023 Indian Sport Chief. Why?
Mostly for.
Is this the bike that Pat went out to?
Yeah.
Nice. Very cool. So we have a press launch video of this bike. Okay, so what's up with this bike? Why'd you choose it?
Good power.
Okay.
Good tech, comfortable, loads of accessories from them.
Right.
And when I saw the key things that I kept in mind this entire time: age, broken body, wife. Wife wants to ride.
Yep.
So most of mine are going to be in this good with a passenger, good on long trips.
Yep.
But still fun, like good power, good fun power.
Right.
No
And
matter
this
where
kind of
you're
works
at.
into that sporty aspect as well.
Right. So I was thinking like, okay, so this has got a little more oomph. It's a stonking engine, good
Right.
linear power,
Yeah.
buckets of torque. But you can take this thing and then kit it out with any of the Indian Chief accessories. So that means you can get the saddlebags, you can get the passenger seat, you can get a taller windscreen, you get taller bars, you can get forward controls, all that stuff. So if you wanted to kit it out as a full touring bike, you could.
Hey, Andy says live with Bo and Ghost 5:30 to 6.
Nah, no.
Bo's like,
I'm
no,
gonna
fuck
pack up all this stuff I need to fix my wife's car finally, and then go home. Yeah, so that was my pick. I wanted to something that could straddle the line between fun, exciting, and long distance.
The Sport Chief is definitely a fun bike, and that bike is also not gonna.
so it'll hold itself.
It does have a lot of weight, but he's already
I'm
in
saying
like
that's a
a
good
cruiser
thing.
platform.
I'm saying that's a good thing. That lots of weight means long distance, lots of stability,
Yeah,
things like that.
it's definitely a fun bike, and especially if you're used to cruisers already, I think you'll think of it as a relatively sporty option for
Yep.
sure. That's pretty cool. I love that you picked a sport cruiser, even though you totally missed the sport
yeah.
section. That's
Was
funny.
not paying attention.
No, I'd figured that. All right, moving on, we are going to go to my first pick. And where I am starting him out is the 2023 Honda CBR 650R.
This poor man's back.
No, it's not poor man's back. So, guys, if you're not familiar with the CBR 650R, it is a very sporty looking motorcycle. It does have clip-ons, but the body position is nowhere close to what you would typically expect out of a super sport. So my thought process with this is, okay, he wants to ride a sport bike. He definitely, like, the body thing is not going to allow him to ride anything like an R7 or even the Aprilia RS660 is pretty leaned over. This is going to get him as much sport as he needs with the engine's enough to have fun with, but it's not going to like really get him in trouble, especially if he's used to cruisers and stuff like that. This bike is going to be super fun. It's going to give him the sport feel without giving him too much of the sport power. And this is the important part. I chose this bike specifically because it has an MSRP of $9,899, so it is a good cost-effective option to maybe get a second motorcycle. So he can keep the bikes he's got if he wants to do like the long distance type thing. And this could be his I've got that sporty itch and I wanna go jump on a bike and have a quick little run around. That's my thought process.
Sorry to your wife having to get in the back of that thing.
I don't think his wife is going to want to ride with him when he wants to ride sporty, though. That's my thought.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to ride on the back with somebody that wants to ride sporty. So that's kind of like his own little sport bike, and he's got his cruiser if he wants to ride with his wife. So that's my thought process.
All right.
Ghost, are you ready for your first pick?
Sure, why not?
On your mark, get set, pa-da!
Beamer.
Oh, snap. Okay, Ghost, tell us what we got.
So we got here a BMW F750 GS. So this has a little bit of sportiness to it, but it's not full-on sport because, almost 40 back. I can relate.
Yeah, yeah.
You can still cruise some miles, and it's got a little bit of that off-road DNA if he wants to get dirty. Throwback to the dirt bike days.
Interesting. Yeah.
Yep.
So we all went with totally different motorcycles.
Yeah.
That's pretty interesting.
No, 750 GS.
I like that. I didn't even know this was a motorcycle, Ghost.
Yeah, I
So
didn't know
that's
they
kinda
did
cool.
the 750. I thought they did the 850.
They do.
Of course they do.
BMW makes a 750 and an 850 motorcycle. Are they the same kind of platform?
Yeah. I think.
Yeah.
Am I
that's
missing
weird.
something? Is
No.
there a point
Nah,
to having a 100cc difference?
I don't know.
Okay, whatever. We can dig into that.
Once you ask Beta with their off-road, remember we looked at those bikes and it was like, oh, you can get a 300 to wear a 400?
Yeah, that's true.
Okay.
All right. So moving along, we have just pick one status. Bo's got a 2023 Indian Sport Chief. I, Chase, have a 2023 Honda CBR 650R. And Ghost has a 2023 BMW F750 GS.
Yeah.
Interesting points, totally different. Bo, your second pick, my friend, is a Pida. What do we got here?
Oh, we got the old Africa Twin. This is the adventure model.
Okay.
As we know, adventure bikes are a cheat code, not just for off-road,
Yeah.
but on-road too,
Okay, we do know this.
because they crazy nimble at low speeds, good turning radius.
I proved that to a police officer today. Oh, I didn't tell you about that. Never
Oh,
mind. We'll
Lord.
talk off camera.
This is in line with Ghost's number one pick. Yeah,
Uh-huh.
I was thinking about the age, wanting to be sporty a little bit, dirt DNA
Yeah.
if you wanna,
Right.
and
Yeah, it's literally a wheel change.
Yeah.
And you're off road.
The Africa Twin one has great tech, has a great lineage, super comfortable.
Praise be to Apple CarPlay.
Yeah, praise be to Apple CarPlay, which by the way, I found out Harley
I know.
doesn't.
I texted Matt about it and I was like, you son of a bitch. Bo's going to be so fucking excited.
I talked
literally
to him when I
texted
was
him
in
that.
Daytona, and I was like, "Hey, it just sucks because you don't have the Apple CarPlay." And he goes, "Oh yes, we do." And I was like, "What?"
Hold on, I want to show you the text when he sent me, because he sent me a photo of that or something like that,
Mm-hmm.
and I just want to prove to you. So he sends me the video.
Yeah.
I said, "You teasing me?" Also, Bo's gonna freak when the man sees Apple CarPlay.
Yeah. He told me some other secrets that I won't say out loud about that. Sons of bitches. But the Africa Twins got it by default. It's got a lot of really great stuff, but it's also supremely comfortable and
Right.
capable of like massive miles.
I'm at
And
this
it's going to be
point,
comfortable to take his wife with him.
100%, especially if you got bags, like the
With the
top bag with the
backrest.
backrest, bro. It's game changing. It's literally game
If I
changing.
can just fall asleep back there,
Right.
on your
I'm
2-hour trip to lunch.
See that you chose the Africa Twin as your second pick. I'm now really interested at what your pick 3 is.
Oh, it's not going to make any logical sense.
Fucking chords. Oh my god. I am like. Here's one of
But
the.
he just lets him go off road too if he wants to go back.
100%.
And with old broken, I know the feels, man. I'm 41 in like a couple of days, and I'm a broken man. I've had hundreds of broken bones and fractures, and riding ADV can be pretty punishing. But for the most part, you can just straight chill. And
Well,
get
that's the
that
cool thing about
off-road
ADV is
itch.
like if you just want on road.
as opposed to a fast itch or a speed itch.
Yeah, the Africa Twin's a great bike. Now that my understanding of ADV bikes is getting more like pronounced, I would really like a second shot on an Africa Twin. But
I'd like you to get a shot at the non-DCT version.
so I need that as a road thing. But I also would love a Africa Twin regular manual and get some off-road tires, get it as a loaner, and let's do some off-roady stuff,
Yep.
which we still need to do with the Desert X after I confirm if I can take it off-road or not. I imagine I can. Yeah, I'm super interested to see what you do. Pick 3 now. Okay, Africa Twin, phenomenal motorcycle. It has a cult following, like hard. All right.
It's a Honda, so it's going to be fucking bulletproof.
Yeah. It is only you that can kill it. All right. Chase's pick 2 is, drumroll, boom, 2023 Yamaha MT-10, not the SP. All right. Hear me out.
Okay, I'm hearing you out.
Okay. So MT-10, what's our price tag? 14,199.
I love that you care about that.
I do. Yeah, you got to think about money's money, man.
Yeah,
people
we're talking
got
about
so
path
much.
to upgrade, not path to upgrade in your budget.
Well, maybe we should adjust the.
No, I like just going balls to the wall.
That fits you so fucking well.
Just fucking
Just
here, you spend this
throw it.
ridiculous amount of money.
Okay, so 14,199, a great price for what you get with the MT10. Tons of electronics. Obviously, we are still down. You know, naturally, I'm going to lean more towards the sport path because that's what I do. But here's the thing: MT10, you can kit these things out to be anything you want to do on the road. It can do well. So if you want to tour on it, really all you need to do, in my personal opinion, is get a tall windscreen, which the new MT10 has the way the windscreen, like the aftermarket ones attached to the MT10, is so cool.
Yeah.
So get a bigger windscreen. I would personally recommend getting a comfort seat because Yamaha does a dope job on comfort seats. And really, there's nothing else you would need to do. Pausing for... Okay, everything's okay. If he wants to tour on it, cool. The MT10, the new one, especially the freaking new one, anything that this guy would want to do inside of the sport realm is possible. The MT10 will blow most motorcycles off the road. He will have no problem in doing anything sporty that he wants. It's got cruise control, so he can ride on the highway, do his 1-2 hour to lunch situation. The rear seat is going to be certainly
Joe
better
Jackson
than
in there.
Jackson. What up, sir? Yes. So the MT10 is not great off road.
I don't know. There was that one dude that took that R1 up a fucking mountain.
I will say this: I have never taken my MT10 or our Loner SP off-road, so I don't know how good it is.
For legal reasons, he has to disclaim that.
Yes. But everything other than the off-road, the seat's going to be much better. The rear seat for his wife, the comfort seat would be an even better upgrade. You can get bags for the MT10, so if you guys wanted to do like a little overnighty thing, like stuff the clothes in, go for a ride, I think this would be a really fun road bike for him. And then, it's the weekend, the wife's off doing like girly stuff. He can jump on this and just go fucking rip. The MT10 is so much more capable than it has any business being. It's insane. We've got the SP model here, and I think the SP model's fantastic, but you don't need to spend the extra money. The suspension stock is great. I love the tires that the MT10 comes with so much that I got a pair from my MT10. It overall is just a phenomenal.
There's him. You almost got caught, Ghost.
All right, so I'm choosing MT10. I think he would have a phenomenal freaking time. Obviously, I love the MT10. I have one. I have one on loan, and I wish I could buy another one.
He took yours off road, and it was adequate.
Joe Jackson did take mine off road, and adequate is a fine answer.
That's hilarious.
is fine. Joe, thank you so much for your important information about the MT10 going off road.
All right,
Ghost, you ready for your pick 2? There we go, and boom!
Sounds like actual drums.
Son of a bitch. Ghost, tell us about what your pick 2 is.
So right off the bat, this is the poor man's Multistrada.
Nice.
But
I like that.
It still costs a lot, but it's got a lot of tech: cruise control, heated grips, electronic suspension, traction control, cornering lights, 4 rider modes, and hard bags are included. So,
Ghost, where can people go if they wanted to see a review of this bike?
Well, they can go to youtube.com/@GhostOnTwoWheels.
Interesting. You guys might need to check that out if you want to know more about the Versus
your
1000.
pick 2s just became advertisements for your own bikes.
Yeah.
No, that's
What
Ghost's
of it?
bike, but the MT10's not my bike. Mine's an old school, 2019. It's no, bro. That new MT10's gross. Yeah. So, Ghost, what about the wife situation? Is she gonna have enough room on that rear seat?
So, fun fact: before I bought this bike, my wife came and sat on the back of it and literally said, "Oh, this is a better situation than what you currently have."
Yep.
And
You never want your wife to say that, though.
Which is hilarious because that's exactly what I said when he said that the first time to me.
But
That's awesome.
but she very much enjoys it. Very comfortable. You can just cruise for 2 hours to lunch if you want to.
If you're into that sort of thing.
Yeah, and it is very sporty, and it doesn't break your back.
Yep.
Fair enough. Have you guys done a lot of two-up riding on that bike?
Yeah, we've done a little bit.
Awesome. How does it handle the added weight?
I can't even tell it.
Really? Fantastic,
Yeah.
man. That's like the best case scenario for. I mean, that's these touring bikes, dude. I know everybody looks at them and they like make assumptions, but
bikes.
bro,
They're
you
fucking-
yeah,
Yes.
yeah, you say that until you go fucking ride one, and then you're like, I will never forget. I don't know who the man was, but the guy that passed me on the outside line on a multistrada while I thought I was some hot young shot going with my R6 in the mountains. Old ass dude in a multistrada, just fucking outside line passes me, and I'm like, the fuck just
shit.
bro, I found that was the day. That was the turning point in my life where I found out I fucked around. I found out, and I found out that I was not shit. Very cool. Look at Go's getting his bike out. Pick 2.
Nice.
Kind of me too. All right, Bo, final pick. Now, so let's recap. Let's recap pick 2. Bo picks a Africa Twin from Honda. I picked an MT10 for the non-SP model, brand new. And then Ghost picked a 2022 Kawasaki Versys 1000 SE LT Plus. Yep. All right. So, Bo, here we go. Final pick. This man's end-all, be-all bike is... Boom. Oh, wait, the new one?
I would say not the brand new one that just got announced.
Uh-huh.
'Cause I don't know anything about it.
What is it? What is it for the people that are listening?
The Road Glide Special.
Oh, why did you pick a Road Glide Special?
Because it's fucking awesome.
End of statement. Shortest episode literally
looks
ever.
awesome. Loads of dealers, loads of accessories. You can kit it out however you want. You can go full fucking street wheel and fucking hook it up with all the performance parts if you want. You can throw a 131 or a 135 in it to get just buckets of power. You can go straight full cross-country touring on it. It's got luggage. It's going to be comfy for you and the lady. Your fucking knees and your back will thank you, unless you're that guy who is riding in a very awkward way. There is infinite amount of possibilities for setting up the bike that you
It is a
the way you
cool
want.
looking bike. I'll give you
And
that.
on the road, a fixed fairing motorcycle, especially one with a little bit of weight behind it, is an immovable object on the road. So like eating those miles
are going to be
like fucking lunch.
Yeah, not even going to be a thing.
Yeah,
I mean that's
secondsies.
It is a solid bike. You get cool storage from the get.
Yeah.
And obviously you can upgrade if you want to.
You've got screen, your radio, everything. It's a good. I'm gonna go camping at a campsite kind of thing.
Yeah.
Go to the next state over. Like it's
For lunch,
Yep.
obviously.
for lunch. Seriously, I'm gonna go 2 states away to eat some food and then come back.
To get a sandwich.
Yep.
Better be a good fucking sandwich. And
Yeah.
also that was hilarious.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting that you chose that.
The one, and somebody mentioned something in there about a Vulcan. I originally was going to choose the Vaquero just because it is an unusual bike that most people don't go through.
What's the Vaquero?
It's basically Kawasaki's version of the fixed fairing bagger.
Oh, I didn't even know Kawasaki had that.
Yeah, and it looks unique and interesting. But then I was like, it's Kawasaki. So like,
What's that mean?
for cruisers, there's not going to be a lot of parts.
Oh.
Because Kawasaki is most known for all of their sport bikes and stuff. So
Here's the Vaquero, guys. I'll click on it.
It's
and we can check it out.
1700, so it's a massive bike.
I don't know if I've ever seen
Yeah.
this.
It's got a very unique styling that reminds me of like,
This is a very strange looking bike.
yeah.
That's not the best photo.
No.
Where's the good God?
Yeah.
That is a strange looking thing.
Yeah.
Have they always had this? Or
Yeah, they've had that for a while.
so it's just been under my radar. I mean,
Yeah.
as a cruiser, so it's not like on the top of my radar. or
But
anything,
like Kawasaki, as far as cruisers go, they don't have a lot of options. So
right. Well, most of the big four
aftermarket are going to be like, meh. Whereas with Harley, you can't throw a fucking rock without hitting somebody who's making parts for Harleys.
Gotcha. So you chose that so that he could really customize it to be exactly what he needed.
Plus, the Road Glide is just a fantastic bike.
Well, speaking of fantastic bikes, I have picked 3, which is interesting that you chose that. I,
Once you show
for
people.
pick 3,
Yeah.
chose, drumroll, the Harley Davidson Pan America.
Interesting.
Yes, it is. So,
Also a really good option.
also a phenomenal option. Now, hear me out. Similar to where you guys were with the ADV stuff, I wanted to give this guy like a fun, sporty taste early on because like sport bikes are.
This is. I can tell you from riding this thing hard out in Mojave on road.
Yep.
People sleep on this as a road bike.
Yep.
I would literally buy this as a road bike.
Yeah. No. So
Like I would get the version with all the tech
Yeah.
and just get regular. I could totally do that.
have 2 sets of wheels.
Not
This-
even. If
Really?
I would to never ride off road.
Oh, you're saying just as
This
I got
bike
you.
on road was just
So
phenomenal.
my thought process was I wanted to give the guy a little bit of taste, and when I do path to upgrade, I give him path 1, and in my head he's going to sell path 1 and go to path 2, sell path 2
How do
to
you
go
think
to
I
path
got
3.
to the $30,000 bike?
Fair. So my bike started. The first bike the first bike I chose was right under 10 grand. The next bike was right above 14. And now this bike is only like $3,000 or $4,000 more. Now that's the base. You could get the special, couple $1,000s more or whatever.
Yep.
So my thought process was get that CBR 650R and get your sport out.
Yeah.
Right. Like have a year, maybe 2. You're leaned over. You get the whole vibe of that.
And then do it again with the MT10.
Bro, no, the MT10, you're way more upright, but now you got more power, so you're kind of managing things differently. And then, honestly, he could have got on the MT10 and stayed. He had a great time. But, similar to where you guys were thinking, I was like, eventually, he's going to get to the point, similar to I am, like, where, like, road's great. You've ridden every road around your house,
Yeah.
but you're going to get that thought or that itch of like, I wonder what it's like off-road again, especially with him having previous knowledge off-road.
Even with the regular tires, you can do like the gravel roads. and
Yeah,
stuff
I mean, you can.
just fine.
Right.
I mean, Doodle is doing that on her GT Pros.
Yeah.
And she's doing some pretty gnarly stuff. So I like this as a road bike. That if you hit a gravel road,
You're
you can
like,
be
whatever's
okay.
Or you're going to an Airbnb where you and your wife are
Plus,
going to stay
and
overnight.
We've said this before.
Go up
I've
dirt
said
road.
this to you. We both agree on this. That engine in that motorcycle,
Yeah.
it's
Chef's kiss on the Pan America. That
yeah.
that engine, it's both in the Sportster S and the Pan America, and it Harley
at
just
home.
fucking knocked it out of the park
Yeah.
so hard with that engine. But honestly, I don't see him riding any of his other bikes once he gets this.
Yeah.
That seating is going to be for him and his wife more comfortable than anything he's got. Luggage,
That's the other
easy.
thing that nobody ever talks about. Of all the bikes that I've ridden, that seat is one of the best seats that I've ridden.
Me and Bo rode like for 4 days
Yeah.
straight
Yeah.
on Pan Americas for the first time. Had a other than the small, super nitpicky things that literally in the grand scheme don't matter at all.
Yeah.
Like, what a phenomenal bike!
Yep.
Like Harley just really killed it with that. I love this bike as like if I could afford a $17,000 bike, I would highly be considering this right
Yeah.
now. But again, all right. So
Good choice.
Pan America. So look at Harley holding 2 spots. Ghost, or please tell me you chose a Harley. All right, Ghost, are you ready for your pick 3?
Let's do it.
Let's do it. The Big Comfy.
Yeah, going.
There we go. All righty. If you guys not familiar,
It was
the Big Comfy is the-
also on my list of bikes.
all right,
to look
Ghost.
at for
Why
this
is he spending
challenge.
$29 grand on the Big Comfy couch?
Well, I think he has to wait about 10 or 15 years before he's eligible to buy this.
Oh yeah, there's a
But-
minimum age limit here.
But at that point, it's for old broken bodies to carry the wife however many hours for lunch. You know, I mean,
if you focus on the whole 2 hours to lunch thing, there's really no better bike, because if anything happens and you have leftovers, you could take leftovers and stop for dessert and still have room on this bike.
And then the passenger could just take a nap on the way back.
Oh, if you get like,
You got
if
the
you're
just like, conked out on the back of that, man.
Wow, we all three did not get anywhere close to any of us. Like, the closest we got in each group was Ghost number 2 and your number 2, but his was touring and yours was ADV. Wow, that threw us all
I put
off.
the Vaquero and the Goldwing on the list, looking at them, but then I just was like, nah.
Also, we need to do a throwback to a couple episodes ago when we were showing that old ass dude on the yellow Goldwing.
Yeah.
So don't be sleeping on the Goldwing.
I mean, they started out as race bikes. So.
Yeah, the Goldwing is supremely capable if it is paired with a capable rider. So.
Oh, do you have bonus picks, Ghost?
I just have one quick bonus pick.
You cheated.
Oh, Bose Gonus pick. All right, Bose Gonus pick. Can't wait for this.
Get your hands off my Gonus.
Oh my God. All right, Bose. What? Oh my God. What is happening? Ghost, what is your bonus pick?
I mean, just open it up. See what it is.
Oh, I got ruckus.
Get your
God.
Jammed.
I got jammed with a ruckus. Oh my God. I love the ruckus. That thing is so fucking
I had
adorable.
one of those. They're a lot of fun.
The ruckus is such a cool
Yeah.
little bike. It would be so cool to mob a ruckus with a Papio. Just saying.
I'm curious. Did he ever state? Because there's no redacted. Did he ever state what it was that he would want?
No,
he didn't.
Oh,
But
well,
now he
they have
knows.
plenty of choices.
Yeah.
Just take one of those that we just put up on there. So,
I honestly
as a
think,
recap, it was Road Glide for my 3.
Yes, pick 3.
Pan America for
recap.
you.
Yep.
And then a big Config Goldwing.
Yep. For Ghost.
Or, fuck all that, get a Ruckus.
Yeah. Just
Do
to hell
not
with
travel
everything
2
we
hours
said.
for lunch on a Ruckus. You will only get 5 miles away.
Well, that's the joke. It's like my wife and I rode 2 hours for lunch, 10 minutes down the road.
Yep.
Those are some super interesting picks. We have never, on the history of Path to Upgrade, been so all over the place.
Yeah.
So that was a really fun answer.
No multi. He told you what to do.
You guys don't fucking understand. I want to put multi every time, but I am
I think
trying
we just lost
so
subs
hard.
because we didn't have a multi.
I'm trying so hard to make sure that I take everything into consideration. And a multi is a $30,000 motorcycle.
This is why I don't look at the price when I make my decisions.
Oh my God, terrible. Just do not listen to that at all.
Great financial advice. Just fucking do it. Don't look at the cost.
I'm trying to keep these things in mind. And honestly, when I looked up the Pan America and I found out the base of one was $17,699, I'm like, wait, I thought that bike was way fucking more than that.
I mean, hell, the special's only like $2,400. Which
More?
No, I mean like $24,000. Which I mean, for the amount of stuff you get with it, like that's not that expensive considering what
that's
it
the
is.
thing. Like that price makes sense in the category that it's in, which is why the ADV space
It's
is
a 1250cc
sell.
fucking off-road bike, dude.
It's a lot.
big boy.
All right, guys, that's going to be our episode this week. Like I told you guys in the front, I got to get out of here. But that was fun. I love Path to Upgrades. These episodes are so fun. You guys let us know if you're here in the live chat or watching this video after the fact. Let us know what your pick 1, 2, and 3 are in the comments. I'll be super interested to see where you guys go. Also, you can't just tell us your picks. You got to tell us why. So I look forward to reading those comments. You guys have a great West of the
Copyright.
West
You
of the
can't do
week.
that.
West of the week.
West of the week.
Have a good West of the week, boys and girl.
Wascally Wuckus.
You wascally wuckus.